Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jonathan Lamar Boyd, so people call me the poet. This is my first YouTube video. I'm attempting to expand because I'm tired of being thrown in Facebook jail for sharing the truth. And Instagram, I can only put so many words in the caption, so it's a little bit limited for me. So this is my first attempt. Give me a chance. We become better over time. So this is my first YouTube video. Just work with me. Just hear what I have to say. I'm not about in terms of being immaculate with my presentation. It's more so, do you get the message? When I post, before I start, this is literally a Facebook post. So I'm gonna read it as it's written. When I post about the prejudice and racist experiences in America, personal or not, it's because I have to. It's an old responsibility for the injustices still occurring in our society. I'm not out to offend, rather to help inform people on how we can improve as a species. We can't collectively evolve if we're going to allow these imbalances and injustices to remain among the human population. Yes, I've encountered many non-prejudiced people, but there's still a vast majority of people who do not think and or feel the same way you might feel about us non-whites. I've encountered prejudiced behavior as if it's normal, as if it's a function of human nature. I could literally stop writing and walk outside right now. Maybe within a 5 to 10 block radius, I'll have 2 to 5 stereotypical prejudiced racist experiences. Sadly enough, I don't even enter in some stores or restaurants based on the consumer population. If there's not enough diversity, I just don't go inside. And it's not because I'm prejudiced towards any particular race group. It's due to a comfortability level and or a lack of. I want to enjoy my meal without receiving looks and stares of unwelcomeness. It's just so many negative encounters I experienced that it's almost an expected normality to experience prejudiceness. So of course I'm left to ponder how racist and prejudiced America really is. So until the American population cleanses itself of these destructive ideologies, then I'm going to continue speaking about my life experiences here in America. I honestly feel like each race group must cleanse their own race, because if another race group intervenes, then there will always be some sort of type of applied hatred as an end result. So to rid the world from a system of white supremacy, it's going to take the non-prejudiced, racist whites who must take up this responsibility. Y'all have to show to the world that y'all are more than willing to share power, and that y'all truly do honor the connection we all has as one species. The basis, this is what would become the basis for planetary healing after a long history of violence and bloodshed. I don't believe America could cover the cost of black reparations. It would leave this nation in deeper debt and expose capitalism for what it really is. Because this will allow for the lower class / working class population of society to become empowered economically and would no longer remain to the whims of servitude for corporations that do not compensate your work ethic with a respectable living wage. But if this country would change its practices and stop treating us like shit, actually applying social justice rather than imposing the rule of law, helping to ensure that we all experience equality, then we can collectively take the next step with human harmonization. That's not what I see from this nation. Instead, as the human worker is being phased out of the industrial workforce, a machine-based workforce is what America is transitioning to. So I'm left to conclude that not only does this country not care about healing the damage they helped to create, but they plan to simply watch us die off. At least those who are good servants to the American agenda. So not only did this country absorb what was best of us, they absorbed what was best of our essence. Like they took our energy. They whether you want to call it slavery, whether you want to call it just watching us as entertainment, they learn from us. They see what we good at. They see how can they